Welcome to the final episode of our Back to School series. Today, we'll hear from Superintendent and CEO Dr. Chapman as she shares what families can expect this school year. Then, Jessica Householder will show us how to use Parent Portal, a great tool to check your child's grades, attendance, and more. Let's get started. Today we're continuing our Back to School series with a very special guest, Dr. Angela Chapman.
Good morning.
Who is joining us and who is such a great example of a leader with such passion, purpose, and just vision. And so we'll hear a little bit about that vision as we have our conversation. So thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
So I know that you wanted to share some messages with our families and about back to school. So we'll just start there. What would you like our families to know?
First, I'd like our families to know, welcome back. Welcome back. We are excited to welcome their students back on the first day of school, and we are excited to start this new school year, and we want to continue to be on this journey with them together to ensure that their students have the most amazing school year yet.
I love that. I love that. So as we continue our discussion, what messages do you want to share about families as they support their students this school year as we're moving in?
Thank you for that question. When I think about the message that I want to send to families, I think about the key focus on partnership. Partnership matters, and we think about the connection between home and school. It is truly a partnership. We can't do this work without our families. We're relying on our families to show up for their students, that we're relying on them to make sure that they get their child to school every day, because every day counts, and we certainly want to make sure that our students are attending school regularly. But even beyond that, we want our parents to stay engaged.
Awesome. Thank you. So Dr. Chapman, we know you visited many schools and communities here. What are some ways that schools are working to build warm and welcoming environments for the families and students?
When we think about a warm and welcoming environment, it means warm and welcoming environment for everyone without exception. So that means for the students, for the families, for the adults that work there. We want all of our school environments to be thriving communities where everyone feels included, feels welcome, feels seen, feels loved, and experience the joy of school in each and every day and every interaction. And the ways that we do that, when we set our expectations at the beginning of the school year, many of our schools do lots of events to build school pride and build a sense of community with their students, with their families, with their staff. And so I think those are really important events so that the families know what it means to be a part of the specific school culture, and they can support that from their vantage point. But it really starts with everyone showing up and having the right attitude, right? Being joyful and being excited about the school year ahead. And I think that our schools are really great examples of what it means to create a warm and welcoming environment. Because in CCS, we make sure that everyone feels welcomed, everyone feels seen for who they are, and everyone can feel that sense of inclusion.
I love that. And you mentioned earlier that it's everyone's work to make this a warm and welcoming environment. So from the bus driver, when our kiddos get on, our scholars first get on the bus, to our food service workers who are serving them, to our secretaries, teachers, administrators, everyone's job. So
yes, and we certainly recognize that a student's day starts early, right? And so it starts with that first interaction, whether it's when they meet the bus driver at the bus stop or when they meet the crossing guard at the school. That's when their day starts, and we want to make sure that they're in the continuum of their day from start to end. They're received and welcomed with open arms.
I love that. I love that. So this year, our district's theme is Leaders Grown Here. This is a two-parter, okay? What are you most excited about with our theme, or just period? What are you most excited about?
So this theme is exciting because it's student-centered. Leaders Grown Here reminds all of us that our work is really about preparing our students and nurturing and fostering the leadership qualities, this creativity, and the skills that lie within. And so that we know when we think about Leaders Grown Here, we're not thinking about this work post-graduation, after our students graduate. We are thinking about this work through the lens of every scholar that attends CCS, from pre-K to 12th grade. If you are 3 years old and you attend Columbus City Schools, there are leadership skills that you are acquiring each and every day. The same for a 5th grader. There are leadership skills that you are honing in, nurturing every single day. When our students are signing up to be a part of student council, when they are signing up to be a part of the robotics club, when they are volunteering to give a speech in front of the class, they are fostering those leadership skills that they will not only use in the classroom, but also in the real world. And so those are the types of experiences that we want to name. We want to create greater awareness around, to share those skills as our students are demonstrating those, what we call our portrait of a graduate attributes. And we really want to support them on their journey. What brings me the most excitement about this theme, Leaders Grown Here, is because there are intentional efforts that we are making as a district to really provide even more robust opportunities, particularly when our students transition to middle school and high school. We want to make sure that they are being exposed to career pathways in high demand, high skilled areas that will really set them up for success. And not only will they graduate with a high school diploma, but then they will also graduate with career-connected learning experiences. They will graduate with internship hours and in-demand career fields. And so this is so exciting because it really gives our students the skills, the career-connected learning experiences that they need so that they can be successful and they can compete in a global society, whether they choose to stay and continue their journey here locally in Columbus or relocate to another city or state for to extend their learning. And so we really are excited about this opportunity to make that whole strategy more public so that everyone can see the great work that's happening right here in Columbus City Schools.
Well, I'll tell you, as a CCS grad, I'm so excited for the direction and where things are going, and just to see that we are centering the students and their voice and their experience. Mm-hmm. So
absolutely, and we have this strategy has really evolved from listening to our students. Over the last couple of years, we have noticed an expansion of the interest as well as the programming needs for CTE. When we, a couple of years ago, our CTE enrollment was maybe around 3,000 students. We now have over 11,000 students across the entire district that have chosen a CTE pathway. And so we are being responsive to the needs of our students. Our students are saying, yes, sign me up. I want more career-connected learning experiences. And so the district's response to that is, absolutely, this is an experience that pretty much every high school student should have. And so we're working on building a strategy that brings those career-connected learning experiences, on-the-job learning experiences, work-based learning, internship experiences to them, to their neighborhood school. And so there's so much more that I have to say about that. So we'll talk about that more. This is just a teaser about what's to come, but truly I want our families to know that we're building on and listening to the voices of our young people. They have told us what they want to see and how we need to reimagine their experience in school. And so we're reshaping the experience for our scholars based on feedback that we receive from them.
I love that. Dr. Chapman, thank you so much for your time, for your leadership, for your vision, and just for being here with us.
Absolutely. Let's have the best school year yet.
Hi, I'm Jessica Householder. I'm a student data specialist, and I work with Campus Parent Portal. Today we're going to show you how to navigate the Parent Portal. First, you'll want to go to the Columbus City School webpage. and you'll scroll down to the box that says Parent Portal. When you click this box, if you are an existing user, you'll click here, and it will take you to either Campus Student or Campus Parent. You'll want to go to Campus Parent and then sign in with your username and password. Once you sign in, you'll see the home page. This will give you any notifications. You can read this, you can click Don't Show Me Again, and then close, and then you're back to your home page. There is an app if you would like to use it on your phone instead of using the internet, and you would just look for Infinite Campus or Campus Parent in an Android or iPhone. If your address has changed and you need to update it for the school, you'll go to the home page, hit Annual Update. You'll click Start to begin the annual update, and there will be a link on our web page with the instructions. If you have documents to sign for any reason, you would come to the home page. On the left-hand side, you'll see a menu. Click Documents. You'll have the school year, and any outstanding documents that need your attention will be right here, and it will say Needs Attention. If you need to view any items such as schedules, assignments, or transportation, you can also find those things here on the left. If it's not on this list, you click More, and then you can pull up any of the information right here. If you'd like to apply for school choice or a pre-K spot, you would find their links under the quick link section on the home page. You would click the link and then follow the prompts to submit the application. So to make sure that we have all of the most updated information for your student, it's recommended that you do an annual update every school year. You'll also do an annual update if you've moved and you need to update your address. When in the annual update, after you click Start, you'll follow the prompts, and if you're just updating information, you won't have to upload any documents. If you're completing the annual update because you moved, there'll be a section for you to upload your new address verification. If you need to reset your password and you're not getting a link at the beginning, you can always email us at parentportal@columbus.k12.oh.us. When requesting a username or password reset, please include a photo of your picture ID, such as a driver's license, passport, or state ID, your student's name, date of birth, and the Columbus City school that they attend. If you'd like to reach out to the Parent Portal team, please give us a call at 380-997-7245 or send us an email at parentportal@columbus.k12.oh.us.
I would remind myself that life is what you make of it. Be fully engaged, be present, live in the moment, and be your best self.